Hey everybody, Panda here to bring you Fairy Tail episode 174. Man, it's hard to believe that we've only just got one more episode of Fairy Tail left, but no, it's such a shame, but needs must say, for Fairy Tail. This episode, they did so much things right with this episode. I think they definitely fixed how the fight was in the manga to the anime, because in the manga it looked a lot more that Natsu and Gajeel were way just too much overpowering Sting and Rogue, but in this fight I'm happy to say that it was fluent, it was brilliant. I couldn't really find anything wrong with this episode at all. I think it had the fighting we want, it was action packed, and it's just really good. I really did enjoy it. We find out what the sort of Dragon Slayers they are. Rogue is a Shadow Dragon Slayer, and Sting is they call him a White Dragon Slayer, but I prefer to call him Holy Dragon Slayer, as all his attacks are Holy or Holy Nova. Some of the techniques Sting was doing were really good, and I did like it when Gajeel was fighting Rogue in his Shadow Drive. He was disappearing into the shadows, and it looked very awesome looking, and Natsu and Gajeel were just getting up, keep trying to get up, trying to beat these guys, and there was a really good bit when they finally went into their Dragon Force mode. These guys can use it since they're third generation Dragon Slayers. The Lacriums, I think, gives them the power to activate the Dragon Force mode, and Sting on his own was just completely annihilating these guys, and he blew a hole so massive in the ground. It was like a crater, and they're everyone was screaming to Fairy Tail, stand up, get up, you're better than this. And it looked like they literally had no steam left, but Natsu and Gajeel managed to pick themselves up. And you know what, freaking Natsu throws Gajeel on a freaking on a minecart or something, and he just throws him down this railway. And Natsu at the end of the episode is I'm going to take you on my own. I think it said in his hand he went like that. It went, come on. I think it did say that. But, yeah, the whole the series is going to end on this fight. So, yeah, I can imagine what they're going to do. It's going to end on a climax. My friend, he said a theory as well, James Hansen. He said it end in a certain scene. I agree with him, but like I said, I'm not going to spoil that for obviously you anime only fans. But, yeah, that's really it for this episode of Fairy Tail. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about it. Were you happy with what do you think is going to happen in the climax between Natsu on his own versus Sting and Rogue in Dragon Force? You excited for the Dragon Force? I mean, did you care for the little Lecter part? I didn't really want to mention that because that wasn't at all really important, but part of the episode, That's all from me, everyone. So thank you very much for watching. Remember, strut like a panda, sign out, and I'll see you next time, people.